Hey everyone, welcome back to M&M PTE NAATI. This is Manmohit. Now guys, in today's video, I am going to do another fill in the blanks reading question with all of you. So first, like always, I would be giving you 2 minutes to solve that fill in the blanks reading question by yourself and leave your answers down in the comment section below as to how many correct answers did you get out of the given blanks. And then what I'll do is after 2 minutes, I'll be back with you. We'll go through the complete question together just to understand what the correct answers are and what is the explanation for them as to why did we get those correct answers. So this is an exam question, so practice that. Leave how many correct answers you got in the comment section below, and then we'll begin. Now, just before I proceed, if you need any sort of help and support from me and Mohit, one-on-one 30 minutes or 1 hour one-on-one consultation where you can ask us any questions if you have, or if you're struggling in any topics, you can understand those. If you have given a full mock test on any website and you want to get a proper feedback for that one as to what mistakes you're doing, what correct things you're doing, and what to improve, how to improve, getting a study plan done, maybe doing a speaking test and getting a feedback for that. So all those things can be done. So if you want to get those 30 minutes or 1 hour live one-on-one consultations with us, you can message us either on Instagram or Facebook. Just click on the links in the description or just search for our channel's name, which is M&MMPT NAATI, and we can have a discussion. And same goes for the NAATI exam as well. So without any further ado, let's dive right into it. All right, guys. So this was the question with some given options at the bottom. So we have got 5 blanks and then 2, 4, 6, and 7. So 7 different options. So out of these 7 options, we have to pick 5 correct answers in the given blanks below. Now, starting with the first one, it says high emotional intelligence. So looking at these words, high emotional intelligence can help a manager. So by just looking at this statement, I can see that this statement sounds positive, right? So high emotional intelligence, it can help a manager. Dash workplace communication skills. So in this entire sentence, a verb is missing. Verb as in an action word. Some action is missing. So high emotional intelligence can help a manager dash the workplace communication skills. So we are looking for an action word, plus we're looking for something positive. Because if something can help a manager, obviously they would help something with the workplace. So positive plus an action word. So let's see what options we have. Listen, yes, it's a verb and it's a positive word. So yes, this can be my answer. Empathy cannot be. Determiner cannot be. Improve can be. Employed can be. Positive, yes, the word itself is positive, but then it is not an action word, so cannot be. Increased, it's again an action word. So my correct answer has to be either listen, improve, or increased. Now let's read out the sentence to see which option fits the best. High emotional intelligence can help a manager listen workplace communication skills. Sentence sounds grammatically wrong. Can help a manager employed workplace communication skills? No, they can't employ workplace communication skills. Can they increased workplace communication skills? No, this sentence can help a manager is in present tense. So we are looking for a verb in the present tense. Increased is in the past tense. So the only word which I can see is a positive, plus it's an action word, plus it's a verb in the first form. The word is improve. Does improve sound good? Let's read out the sentence. It says, high emotional intelligence can help a manager improve workplace communication skills. So improve is going to be my correct answer. And like always, what I'll do is I'll get rid of this word because we've already used it. In the exam, what would happen is once you drag and drop that word would be gone from there. So we can only use one word once. Next blank. See, this is how I would be saving time in the exam. Some sentences you don't even have to read it out completely. You can get your answer by reading half of it. So now when I move towards my second blank, I don't even need to read this part. It's not required. So what it says is, if a manager has high dash, a key component of emotional intelligence. So they are missing a word over here, and then they have related that word with the next sentence where it says that blank that is missing, that word that is missing, it's a key component of emotional intelligence, right? So listen, empathy, determiner, employed, positive, or increased. If a manager has high listen, no. If a manager has high empathy, empathy does sound correct answer. Why? Because it says a key component of emotional intelligence. Empathy means having emotions, right? So it's a similar word. So empathy could be my correct answer. Determiner, if a manager has high determiner, it's wrong grammatically. If a manager has high employed, not really. If a manager has high positive, positive is an adjective. So we already have got the adjective over here, which is high. So we are missing a word over here next to the adjective, which is a noun, right? If a manager has high increased, increased what? That part is missing. So increase again cannot fit over here. My correct answer has to be empathy. If a manager has high empathy. So I'll again get rid of this one. Third blank, it's related, it's in the very same sentence. So he or she will be able to dash. The moment I see the word to, I would be using a grammar rule for that one. To is a preposition. So you can just remember it like this. After the word to, if there's a blank, we need a verb in the simple form, as in the present form, simple present, right? So what verbs have we got which are in simple present? So we have got listen, and positive is an adjective. Increased, now increase is a verb, but it's in the past tense, so again can't be my correct answer. So I've only got one word which is a verb, plus it's in the present form. So my correct answer right away has to be listen. So this will save you a lot of time if you use these grammar rules in the real exam. So listen is also done. So I'm left with 4 options: determiner, employed, positive, and increased. 2 blanks, 4 options. So next is, this will most likely translate into dash motivation and satisfaction of employees. Satisfaction of employees is again a positive sentence, right? And I have got the word and over here. Now we remember another grammar rule. If there's an and in between, on either side of and, we need something similar. So if on the other side of the and we have got a positive statement, that means even before the word and, we need a positive statement, right? It says this will most likely translate into dash motivation. So something related to motivation. Now motivation, as we know, it's ending with T-I-O-N, right? So M-O-T-I-V-A-T-I-O-N, motivation. So any word that ends with shun is a noun. Now there is a blank before the word noun. That means I am missing my adjective. A word that modifies a noun, right? So dash noun. Dash motivation, and we need a positive word over here. So determiner motivation, no. Employed motivation, absolutely not. Positive motivation or increased motivation. Now this can get confusing because both of these sound okay, because both of these are positive words, but think about it. Positive motivation is wrong. Why? Because motivation cannot be negative. Motivation is always positive. So motivation itself is a very positive word. So you can't say negative motivation, right? Or you can't say positive motivation, because motivation itself is positive. So that's self-explanatory. So you don't have to say positive motivation. Increase motivation or decrease motivation, yes, that is a correct collocation. So my correct answer here has to be increased. Why? Because motivation cannot be negative anyways. So increase is also done. So now I've got one blank and three options left. Let's see. And so it's the same sentence, ultimately will have a dash effect on the effectiveness of the business, right? Because it's the same sentence and the entire sentence is positive, I've got another and. Before the word and, it was positive statement. So that means after the word and, I still need a positive statement, right? So let's see. It says dash effect. So again, effect is a noun. So we are looking for an adjective, but again, a positive adjective, right? So options I've got is determiner, employed, or positive. Determiner effect, not really. Employed effect doesn't make any sense. Positive effect, yes. Effects can be of two types, either positive effect or negative effect. But since the sentence is positive, my correct answer has to be positive effect. So positive is also done. So these would be my 5 correct answers. I hope this video was helpful. So guys, this is how I would be doing my fill in the blanks in the real exam as well. Obviously in the exam, you wouldn't be taking like 5 or 10 minutes to solve one question. You only take like 2 minutes or so, because you have to do the other questions as well. So this is when the practice part will come into the picture. Practice hard, practice so many questions, but when you practice, take your time to actually understand as to why are you selecting these options and why are you eliminating these options. Because if during practice, if you just drag and drop, guess your answers, guess what, you're not learning anything, and that's not the point of practicing. When you practice, take your time, understand the options, understand your wrong answers, understand your correct answers, and then move towards the next question. Because if you end up getting the very same question in the real exam, your brain will click the correct answers right away, saying that, look, this is why these are the correct answers and this is why these are the wrong answers. I hope it was helpful. If you have got any sort of questions, feel free to leave them down in the comment section below. And yeah, if you need any sort of help and support from us, you can again reach us out on Instagram or Facebook. We are available over there and we can have a chat. All the best if you have got your exams coming soon. I'll keep on making these videos again and again in the future as well, to give you some more fill in the blanks exam questions, just so that you can practice, understand the correct answers, understand the explanation of them, just so that if you also end up getting these same questions in the exam, you can make sure you can get all the correct answers. Bye for now.